said that, hey Eric, I really noticed you, but I didn't meet her until we landed in Toronto. And it was so beautiful because I got to we got to sit down, we went into the lounge because there was like a 5 hour layover in Toronto. And she's like, I saw you in Portugal when you were loading or jumping on the flight, and she's like, you really with your outfit and everything, like you're really standing out. And I said, I just walked to the beat of my own drum. And she wrote this book called Faith, Compassion, Trust, Love, and Forgiveness, the five truths of awareness. And she was going to a 2 months in or LA to do like a book tour and stuff like this. And she had this beautiful picture of I think it was Krishna on the back of her backpack. And I said, "Oh, I literally love your backpack." And that's when we started talking. And this older lady, she has two kids and stuff like this. So we just got to talking and listening to her like story, how she's been like uh really doing her thing and traveling around the world. Anyways, long story short, I found out
Mm.
and she shared that she, used to spend time with Tony in Fiji, like in 97, 98, 1998.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
And like they were like really crazy friends. And like their whole they she had pictures, like really old pictures with him, when he was still super young. And I was just
What?
like blown away, bro. Blown away. All these pictures and stuff. So we started talking
Mm.
about Fiji and going to Wealth Mastery, and I said, "Oh, like I think everything's gonna come through, and all these organizations we were gonna figure out all the organization for making it happen." And all of a sudden, Joanne from Tony's team, during that time, she sends the registration form from Michelle, because remember I showed you the thing from Michelle, how uh she was like, "Hey, Eric, you're gonna go." And I was like, "Okay, well, we just gotta make sure with Joanne and from the Tony Robbins team to confirm it." And all of it was like it worked out during that conversation. And it was just like, wow, everything all at once, bro.
So during talking to old friend of Tony, you got into Fiji
Yeah,
confirmation?
yeah.
We were just talking about frequencies, and it's interesting. It's just interesting. It's just so cool. I'm so happy about how everything is just like that. Breathing in, breathing out. Yeah. So beautiful, brother.
It really
So
is
what's
special.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. What was her name?
Uh, Carol Cohan. Her last name is Cohan, I believe. Let me just double check. Cohan. She wrote a book called The Five Truths. Yeah, Carrie
Mm.
Cohan. Yeah. Shout out to Carrie.
Shout out to Gary. That's a cool one, man. I knew you're gonna get in some kind of trouble.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then she met Dad when we landed, and she was like, "Dad," because Dad picked me up from the airport. So when we landed in Edmonton, she met Dad, and she's just super sweet lady, really super sweet lady. She's got two kids.
Mm.
One lives in Vancouver, one lives in Portugal with her. Just a cool, like really cool lady. Yeah.
So she's now for a tour in the States, right?
Yeah, she's doing a book tour. So she's spending some time with. Do you know the book The Secret?
Yeah.
So apparently some of the people that were in that book are meeting her. She's got really like
Mm.
old friends from that whole world, which is really cool.
Yeah, it must be like what is like, yeah, cool, man. Things keeps on happening. It keeps on happening.
It's crazy. Like, bro, I was just like I was so blown away and like just in awe. I started tearing up
Mm,
because of the grace of seeing the synchronicities. Like I didn't even bring anything up about Tony. You know, she was the one that was
mm,
like, "Oh yeah, you know, we used to run some of his franchises, me and my ex-husband Miles." And I was just like, "What?" And then she started showing
mm.
me pictures and I was just like, "What?" So cool.
It's really, really cool how it's going on. And it's cool that she saw you already in Portugal and just like recognized, check. Beautiful. Did you manage to rest anything on the way?
Yeah, I slept on the flight a couple times, but the flight from Toronto and Edmonton, that 4 hour flight, I slept the whole thing. Like I closed my eyes before we took off and I opened them when we landed. It
So
was
good, huh?
amazing.
Boom. Time
Yeah,
travel, space
yeah,
travel.
basically. It was amazing. How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. We were playing today, just a chill day, hanging around. Now everybody in the water went in the water. We were hanging out under grandma's tree in the sofas, swimming again. Like yeah, it's just being. So
Good.
it's only me, Sarah, Tiffany, Lau, Toby. That's it.
Nice.
Oh, me, yeah.
And are you guys leaving so- tomorrow?
So Lau is leaving tomorrow morning, and I am leaving on maybe 4 o'clock ish, or maybe yeah, as soon as we packed. Yeah. So it's coming to time.
It's so beautiful. Like I arrived here last night at 3 and I had a quick bath and showered and stuff like this. And I woke up this morning ready, just like ready for this call, excited, you know?
Yeah.
Um, it's really nice to be home, bro. I love it. Like I told my dad, I said, Dad, I love being back. I'm so grateful to be back. I feel so rested and grounded. I feel so excited to be here. I'm excited for what's next to come. I'm excited for everything that we're doing. Like
Mm,
I feel like I have a really strong base, bro.
mm. You do, you do. We had a cool connection with Lao as well, and going into numbers and stuff to bring the uh, to yeah, how to communicate, not to create expectations, how to bring transparency, how to be clear, how to be the yeah, you know, yeah, laid it out, not to
Nice.
create assumptions, expectations, because like we have all this experience from the past businesses and all kind of activities where from the clumsy ways of communicating it would become expectation, and of course it's something we cannot ever probably expect somebody like not to have, but like the clarity in communication I feel is really matters
Yeah.
for our deck, for sure, since it's like I mean like just think about it, we are here not for a 5 years business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we are here not for business in the first place, so we blending through business, liberating, yeah, spinking around.
Well, I like to say it. We're redefining the art of
Yeah.
business. You know, we're redefining that, and that's what is really exciting because as you know, to me, I see it as an art, and traditional business is not even business. I mean, traditional business, the way that it's been manufactured, is a different scenario than the way that we are seeing it. We're seeing it as a like a masterpiece, you know,
Yeah.
and that's where I really get excited because we're really weaving energy across different verticals with the play of mathematics and numbers
Mm,
in a very sound way from different people's awareness that's coming together.
mm, mm.
So I'm happy you guys had
And
that conversation.
yeah, we did. Now I'm listening and somehow thinking about business because it's like, and you were mentioning the old way of business, and I what is business is like it's like when you talk about the people in energy sector. I'm just trying to make a question where I'm going, but you talk to people about responsibility and for them that was never a business. It was always responsibility taking. They need to provide, what we need to provide. So it seems like we taking that, like some sailors need to sail, provide food, fish, and so it's like it's not a business, you know. It's a service. It's a service. Yeah. Finally, did the round. Figured it out where it is.
In service, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
what essentially, you know, whenever we say give more than you ever expect to receive, it ultimately creates what I like to call business nirvana. You know, it's the changing of awareness of entrepreneurship, of influence, of integration, so that we are unstoppable in our nature as beings versus needing to uh, tell somebody what they need to do. We're able to empower them by being it ourselves.
Mm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like it's like what I love.
What?
I think that that's like what I love the most about all of us is that we influence each other as a community by by being the best selves. We're not needing anything from each other. We're being the best of ourselves and supporting each other where we find it's necessary, and it's very like self perpetuating because it's like an organism. We
Mm.
trust. There's
Mm.
so much trust in ourselves,
Yeah, that's right.
in our own nature, in our own way of being, and we don't expect that we don't create any expectations from each other. We just be ourselves and we love each other wholly by
Mm.
being ourselves. It's really easy. I mean, it took
Mm.
us a while, but it's really easy
It
after a while.
took some years to get there, to
Yeah.
realize, let go.
Thanks, Mom.
Uh,
Mom just brought me tea again. Do you want to say hi to Sigitas? Say hi.
Hello.
Tudaj, tudaj.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
mom. So is it
How are you?
Eric first time? Did he came first time as it planned?
Yes. Yes.
Yay!
He was late. He was late
Trust
2 hours.
reestablished in the words. What did she
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
She said that because my flight was delayed an hour. Thank you, Mom.
So,
Thank you
okay.
so much.
So have this because you ordered the coffee. So
An hour delayed the flight was. Thank you, Mama.
You ordered the coffee?
Tea.
She said that you ordered the coffee.
Hey, Mom. Thank you.
Coffee was in Corky Town.
I already had a coffee this morning.
Um,
We had a chat during coffee upstairs before this call, Mom and I,
mm,
just about the great energy of the whole community that we were in together. how people came from all over, how friends drove 20 hours from Amsterdam to come visit us,
Mm, mm,
and how the energy of truth and trust is really amongst us, and how we are in service, as you said, you know. And it's funny because you said in service, and then mom brought us tea, you know. But you know, this is something that I think that even talking with that lady, Carol, and
mm.
talking about like just being in service. She, you know, she knows a lot of people here in on the indigenous side in the energy sector in Edmonton because she used to live here in Edmonton, and so she introduced me to a couple of people, and it was interesting because she's like, "Listen, what you're doing is completely in such service. It's in such focus. It's in such like creation. Uh, where can I help? Who can I introduce you to? You know, how can I support you? What?" And she started like sending like meetings to people that live here in Edmonton that I can meet with um to make things happen without, yeah, it was just really organic, you know?
Yeah. The whole this book is it's nuts. Where is it going? Like now you're finding that Edmonton was the prepared for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like opening
Edmonton
more
was
and
always
more.
the space. Edmonton was always the place that I needed to be, um, which is why I was born here, you know? And it's interesting how you have to fully come full circle to ground yourself. And again, for me, you know, this is something that I do see, like this is where our home base is for our collective
Mm.
project, right? And then this is
Mm.
where we start, you know, and then we flourish from here. But it's so
It's
funny how,
almost the garage story. Typical garage, almost. We should have started these calls in the garage, man. Maybe we
yeah.
did. Think about it.
Yeah, well, we kind of did. I mean, it is, you know, mom and dad's basement.
Mm.
So the story of mom and dad's basement and the support. But like you said, it's like a book. It's really profound the way that we are opening it up. And
Alchemist,
yeah.
Alchemist book. Rings to me. So cool. Back. Not so hot, I guess.
No, it's a little chilly here, but it's okay. It's kind of nice to feel the cool air.
Mm.
Uh, be grateful for it.
Here is hot, man. Today is a bit better. Today actually is cloudy and nice. It's a bit. It gave us to relax, not steaming hot as it was today.
So are you gonna drive now to Stockholm? What's your
No,
plan?
so on Friday we leave here and to Lithuania.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess it's gonna be the first longer stop, but we're gonna make some stops on the way. Not in a hurry. We might gonna visit Misha. We might gonna visit in Germany two other friends, Geniuses and Bitcoin as well. And yeah, family all over the place. So it's always cool, you know. Oh, that's we show up. Hello, hello, and then we go, and then we show up again. Hello, no,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
Tomorrow, we have I'm gonna have that gentleman with the relationship to come and talk about uh stuff to the youth.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Thank you for bringing that up. So
But I
tomorrow
know you
he's
gotta,
we're gonna have the relationship and the youth and the same.
yeah,
Beautiful,
because it'd be nice, I think, for the youth to listen to him.
of
Yeah.
course, and to reflect back and forth. I guess it's a lot of beauty, bro. This is what I was praying for since the beginning, of course, to just with the youth, like to have elders in the calls. Come on, we need elders in the calls. We need elders in the calls. Yeah,
Yeah.
and some I'm so
Yeah.
grateful for him. I don't
Uh,
know, is he elder or no?
yeah, he is 100%. He's been married 35 years. He's a great
Yeah,
man,
true.
very respected, very
Yeah.
respected. I know him well. So I'm excited.
Mm.
I think he'll be good. And then on Sunday, he's gonna do just a regular one for all of us. Sunday will be my birthday. So it's a good gift.
Mm.
I
Good
really
start,
feel, bro, I really
fresh.
feel like, yeah, I feel like something is coming. Yeah.
Who's coming?
I don't know who, but someone really great, you know?
Something, something.
Yeah, someone that is really intentional and wants to do really great things, and she's excited to meet me if she hasn't already.
Mhm.
I'm excited to meet her.
Yeah, I see that you're super ready, and I feel that you're ready. Yeah. Some flashbacks went through, like where I noticed some things in you that was like, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's where it's going. Yeah, like the yeah, the last with the island or invitation on that boat.
yeah.
It feels like also prepping.
I think that was an important discovery.
Mm,
That was probably my breakthrough, bro.
interesting.
I think that was probably one of the biggest breakthroughs, and the fact that that happened at the same time that you had picked up Sarah, like it was such a beautiful mirror.
Mm,
Such a
mm,
beautiful mirror to observe that, like that feeling going through in my experience, and then to fully embrace it and say, no, you're right. Thank you, Sagitas, you know?
mm,
And it was just so true and so easy and so not about me, because the puppy heart wanted to make it about itself, you know? Oh,
mm.
like, oh, it's so cute,
Yeah,
you know? But the
yeah, of
the
course.
like the strong heart, the devoted heart made it about something so much greater.
Yeah, and it's not about making it greater, it's about not fucking up in the first place, you know? It doesn't have to be greater than anything if it's not fucked up.
Good
It's
point.
gonna be great the way it is. And I think these kind of what you're saying, profound lessons and breakthroughs, like it's a preparation to have that lifelong, lasting relationship. Like we have those tendencies to fall into those ooh, me. And then it's just like beautiful, beautiful brother that you're so ready. Mm, yeah, grounded. Okay,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
butterfly. Yeah.
The butterfly. It's interesting. Yeah, the butterfly. Oh. Yeah, dude. I don't know. And it's so amazing to like observe the family dynamic that's happening all around us. Like honestly, when I was on the plane, that in the couples, you start to see things from a different angle, you know?
You see those things already.
Yeah.
It's like a springtime or what?
Yeah.
Love is all around.
Yeah, you start to see it everywhere. It's amazing. I love it. It's so like fulfilling and joyful and kind and creative, you know? It really is springtime. It's really like that transition from spring to summer where everything that you have planted, you know, the cycle of the season, it starts to now flourish and it starts to now bloom and it starts to now really be the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Do you want me to be on the call on the next call?
Yeah, if you want, of course.
I don't know if I'm up for that because it's going to be
Whatever you
very
think.
technical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be very technical.
Yeah, and Lau is going to hold it, and then me and Lau we went through already
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Mhm.
Yeah, so it's up to you.
So remind me, when is the Fiji thing going on?
So it's from the 16th to the 24th of
16
July.
to the 24th of July. Mhm. After summer here, right? And it lays out very beautifully with everything what we planned already with the meetings and stuff. Seems like.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
nice.
interesting because during that time, there's from the 15th to the 20th, there's uh the Youth Leadership Festival. The kids, the youth that they're doing their thing. So I'll be able to like jump in between and just say, hey, you know, and show up at that
Mm.
online festival that they do to really support where I need to. But it's also beautiful because I'll be able to focus on the relationships and the content and the delivery that Tony is bringing alongside his new he's launching the new RPM, which is really exciting. So
Oh,
I'll be
that's
able
the
to.
one there. I saw some advertisement, so I guess that's what they are like. RPM bringing with Tony and Dan Gaziosi, or what's his
No,
name?
that's the game has changed. But yes, it might be
Yeah,
that. You're right. It might be that. Yeah. It might be that. You're
the game has
right.
changed.
That's a good point, actually. Maybe I should look at that on. Yeah, that's a good point.
You miss Corky
Crazy.
Town.
Yeah, of course. I miss you guys. I don't miss the space. I miss the people, which is
Yeah.
really what I connect to deeply, you know?
Mhm.
Um, but what I find is that we keep these going. It's interesting how much human connection I need. Like with the energy that understands. Yeah, it's like a unique connection with the people that understand me. I think we all need that, to be honest.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I think I see parallels in a lot of develop different direction development, and we all are nerdy in some way. And once we meet in that, whatever it is, once we meet in that rabbit hole, it's like, yeah, then we know, that to come to that rabbit hole, it's not something, just you just ended up there. No, it's the way, Spinky way. Or is it Spinky way, or is it another way, or is it whatever way? But I know that there is only one Spinky way in the whole galaxy.
Did you guys go up to the rocket?
I will later today, maybe for a sunset. We've been there yesterday. Took down the tent, took some things down, did the cleanup around. Yeah, clean it a bit.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the water. What's going on there? Show me. Water full of kids
Everyone's playing.
playing. Oh, cool, man. I'm so grateful you came here and we had this experience and you met people you needed to meet. And then now we met more people on the plane.
Yeah, that was really a beautiful loop and such a profound coincidence.
Hmm.
Such a profound synchronicity, such a profound calling and reminder of how much the music is always playing for you.
Yeah. How Hmm. That's yeah, we experiencing whatever we were studying for many years. And yeah,
It
energy,
really
energy.
is. It's crazy how much you really listen to the vibration, the frequency, the energy of the universe, and how much you can start to see it.
Mm, yeah.
Oh. It's special. It's really special. It's Bro, I'm so blown away. I can't believe how I mean I can believe because I feel it, but it's so much magic. I'm so fascinated. I love it. I love it. Like it's
Magic
so
loves you. Magic loves you back.
yeah,
That's the
like it's
beauty. That's the beauty. Like the universe is just, come on, let's play. Let's play now. Yeah, that's how it is.
like it keeps blowing my mind. I was talking to that Carol lady, and I was literally like tearing because of all the grace. And I was just like, this is so beautiful. Like I just can't believe that this is, but I can believe it, but I'm just so like my mind is just like
Uh, Overwhelmed, like just mind
yeah,
explosions.
right.
Uh, Yesterday I spent also like a big chunk of the day just by myself, being rolling around, rolling there, sleeping there, like just so much stirred up in a beautiful way, emotions, feelings, and gratitude and sadness of everyone is leaving, and it's like, oh, it's a new end, and it's like, oh, it's a new beginning. Oh, it's like the mind is "Whoa!" On the roller bananas rolling around. Happy, grateful.
So much to look forward
Yeah.
to.
Oh, I'm so grateful Lau is here. It's super cool how he dropped in. Natural. Schlip. I was always here. So cool.
Yeah, his energy is so natural.
Yeah. Yeah. So beautiful.
Easygoing.
Okay. Broski, shall we cut it shorter a bit?
Yeah, of
If you
course.
can stop.
I'm I'm feeling it too. I'm gonna go grab some coffee
Yeah.
and
Just
you,
can you stop the thingy live so
yeah.
we just say goodbye?